Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Welcome, Tag. Sea of Clouds music. It's good. Hey, Walken. What you should spend your poetics on if they're capped and all your classes are already geared up. What level are you? Have you unlocked Heavensward stuff yet? God rays. Shiny. $60 still on free trial. I think you can buy some like crafter gear as well if you dig through the menus. I know you can for Realm Reborn. I haven't checked the Heavensward one though. I'm not sure actually. You've already got stuff for all your classes. All your crafters maxed and geared up too. You could. I don't know if this is the best thing to do. Oh, hang on. Let me just check my little adventure squad. Bum, 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 bum. Level up. Send them out on another mission. Off you. Oh, training. Sorry, they're training. You could try buying gear to turn into your grand company. I don't know if that's a great thing to do, but yeah. You could turn it into your grand company with expert delivery. I've got some gear here to turn in. And that gives you seals, which you can then spend on other things. And if you've got nothing to spend seals on, you can buy... Where is it? Moonstone. Where's Moonstone? There's something you can buy called a Moonstone, which vendors for like 1200 gil. If I can remember where you buy it. Moonstone. There it is, Moonstone. They're 4,000 tickets each, and you can vendor them for 1200 gil. So I guess you, in a roundabout way, you can turn poetics into money. I don't know if that's the best way to do it though. You might want to Google just in case there's something better you should be doing with it. Yeah, I was going to turn in these rings and stuff. Yes, we're going to start 3.3 today. Alright, I think we're ready to just head on over. I always have triple triad cards to turn in. Foundation. Yeah, that is where we started. Alright, Foundation. Just went toe-to-toe with a Tigrex, so you can get a new decor for your room. Ooh! Tigrex. I love fighting Tigrex. It's got so much personality. A cool monster. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see, what else can you get in Heavensward? Combat supplies? Mounts. Ooh! Okay, that's not with poetics. I don't know what those are. Oh, you can get a Haurchefant portrait. Oh. Materials. Also, you might want to just check if any of these sell for anything, any good amount of money on the market board. Materials, materia. Yeah, you can get some materia, sell those on the market board if they're going for a good amount. These ones are all market prohibited, so you can't sell these ones. There's no subcategory for crafter. Master recipes. Ooh. Well, that's not with tomestones. Anyway. Yeah, so 3.3 will apparently wrap up the big Heavensward story. That's pretty exciting. Just got through getting mowed over and over. Aww. It's a train. Choo choo. The train doesn't leave anyone behind. That's what we call the Tigrex. Train. Okay. Over to the Fortomp house. You're not an Aetherite, you're a person. Sorry. Laughs in Lance Guard. Oh, let's go. Let's keep being Dragoon because that fits these quests pretty well. All right. Well, we had 2 attempts at the peace conference, and during the second one, Nidhogg showed up, and he's going to attack pretty soon apparently, because he's a jerk. He attacked poor Vidofnir, but I think Vidofnir's okay. And we had a little chat with Alphino, and we've resolved to try and save Estinian. To find a way to save him. We must save him. The man within. Save Estinian. Ah, Mistress Angura. It is well that you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Alphino wishes a word with you. Bum 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 bum. Master Alphino awaits within the manor. He appeared quite anxious to speak with you. Bum bum bum. The choo-choo Rex, yup. Fataru! The Scions will find a way. I just know we will. Ah, Melchan, there you are. Have you a moment? There is something I would fain discuss. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of Estinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation as Isla, I feared him lost forever, but the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Ishtola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal, and full glad am I that I did, for it would seem they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go? Excellent. Let us not keep our honoured colleagues waiting. I just got a message. Just confirming my appointment. Yes. To the Forgotten Knight. Boing. Hello. Stola. The name does this establishment a disservice. Remarkably few of its patrons seem inclined to drink their way to oblivion. I do begin to see why Tataru chose to work here. Forgotten Knight? Well, it's not referring to... I'm not sure what she thinks it's referring to, actually.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Yeah, I have trouble playing different weapons in Monster Hunter for some reason. Like, I'm fine playing, like, different characters in Devil May Cry, or playing different classes in MMOs like this. But if I put on a new weapon in Monster Hunter, I'm just like, what am I doing? I just fumble everywhere. Yeah, I don't know why. Like a totally different game.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Oh no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
Ooh. Oh, hello, sweetie. Hi, Cleo. You scared the shit out of me. Hello. Hey, Nora. How are you? Hello, sweetie. No, it's not food time yet. Just because Steve came home doesn't mean it's dinner time. Mwah. Feels like jumping between games. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. It really does feel like such different games when you use different weapons in Monster Hunter. Meow? Mwah. Aw. No, not dinner time yet. Although you are being very cute. Later. Yes, later. You're at least competent with about half to 3/4 of the weapons in Monster Hunter? Wow. That's quite impressive. Very cool.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I'd sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean?
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
Yes, that's what I think. Stab the eyes, destroy them.
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
You will, eh? Off you go, Alphino.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Aww. Yeah, he's done losing friends. He's done. He will sacrifice himself. We all just nod.
I found you at last.
Hello.
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this Dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
I'll protect him. He is my son. Oh, hey.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
So Midgard Solmer can still take the little baby form. And is still watching us.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Stab him in the eyes. Just can't get used to how sword and shield plays in Monster Hunter World. Feels really floaty compared to past games. Huh. Weird. Constantly shift your direction and position. Oh, I see. Huh. To be fair, keeping an eye on everyone else is what the WoW does almost 24/7. Yep. Hello, I am Dragoon. What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? Oh, Augmented Hailstorm. Yeah, this is stuff we can buy with Poetics. I'm buying all the Shire sets though, so... And let's see what the healing one looks like. That's the important thing. What does it look like? Is it pretty? Ooh. Ooh, that's quite nice. I like that. Maybe I'll use that for Astrologian? Oh, no, that's a nice looking set. An ally for Ishgard. Food! An apple strudel! Some steak. Boscaiola. A hearty dish of chewy noodles. Oh yeah, noodles. Noodles in olive oil with garlic and oh, yep, I want that. Yum. Might Sir Emmerich perchance have received word of a Dravanian advance? Or mayhap they have located that is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. Straight to the glamour dresser, yep.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
Like, honestly, that's better. We're still planning out what we're gonna do, so... We're not ready for Nidhogg yet, I don't think.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
Later. She begging for food. Shire stuff looks pretty good all round. Yeah. The caster stuff. Oh, I forget which set I'm collecting at the moment. It might have been the caster one, actually. It was really nice.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
Yeah, you got both eyes now.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I wish to play a triple triad.
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
You speak of Hraesvelga?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelga's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal, and if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
The end of his tenure. Aww.
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Oh, that's a shame. The level 60 Blue Mage quest, it just gives you a headpiece? Aww. That sucks. No! Later. Later. Cats. She knows what I'm saying, she doesn't accept that answer. I somehow doubt that Hraesvelga will be pleased to see us. But for Estinian's sake, and that of countless others, I suppose we must risk his displeasure. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Emmerich. To Melchan and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught that we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tatari that you will be escorting me to Som'au. I confess, I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are as yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvelga at Zenith in the Churning Mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best that we pay a visit to Annick's Shrine. Your new nerd shirts are estimated to come in tomorrow, but they're still a couple of states away. Ah, ooh, new shirts. That sounds like fun. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations? I do. I would consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to our wounds, it could have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. Oh, I don't want him to step down as leader. I mean, it's the right thing to do. He wasn't legally elected leader, so he's just acting head. I don't know who's going to take over. Oh, let's just go see if we can say hi to Tataru before we go. Whee! Hello. A nice young knight told me you are off to negotiate with Heavensward again. Have you considered using the Mandeville art of parley? It's surprisingly effective, you know. I think I'll pass. I got a polar bear. There's an event going at the moment where you can get a polar bear. It's cute. And it makes shiny ice things. Go bear! Oh, hang on, no, we want to be inside the tower, don't we? Yeah. Snow! Good bear. Hey, Vidofnir, how are you? Oh, she seems pretty good. Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and her companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honour at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologise unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle, ere thy great grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Somao, to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly. Thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Heavensward's heart remains unchanged, then. A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As has ever been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Food! Noodles! How was a polar bear flying? Magic. A warrior of light did it. Just your warrior of light's luck, the new leader will be another awkward, earnest, lovable person who puts their all into everything, and Mel-Chen couldn't take it. Yelp. Maybe Daphne. 'Tis folly to believe thy words might sway the heart of my sire. Yet I wish thee fortune in thy endeavour, nonetheless. Aww. Lucia's report described Annick's shrine in detail, but her words failed to convey the overwhelming strangeness of standing here, in the midst of dragons. Winning over the worm. Well, let's see how this goes. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. 'Twould seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Hey, speak for yourself. Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphino. Scout ahead if you wish, Mel-Chen. We shall join you outside Mogholm. While just shaking an elf. Stop using words I don't know. Yes. Yeah, I could never give up pasta. I love pasta too much. Right, more. Oh, hi. Cute little Moogle just offered me their axe. That was nice of them. It's a bit small for me, though. The Lord Commander seems lost for words. Nor can I blame him. I recall being similarly awestruck when I first beheld this vista. Emmerich's Bizarre Adventure. I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Azael yet walked at our side. Popo? Is that you, Mel-Chen? Ah, if it isn't Don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Mel-Chen? Oh no. How could I forget you, Moglin? Of course I do, Mogan. Apologies, friend, but all Moogles look the same to me. Oh, God. Oh no. Oh. Is it Moglin or Mogan? Mogan? I might go with Mogan. For you it would be a vegetable cutter, not an axe, yes. Olive oil with garlic and herbs, yeah. I like pasta. I'm gonna have some pasta tonight. I remember you, Mogan. Phew! You seemed a bit hesitant for a moment there, but I'm sure you were just fondly recalling the time we camped near Zenith, right, Kupo? Yes. But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Mogholm, Kabok? Ah, another audience with old Heresvelga. Well, I hope you've brought the horn, Kabok. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the Great Worm's ears easily enough. That is good to hear, Mogan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favour. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. Shortcut! Whoosh. When in doubt, always pick the snarkiest response. Flying bear. Oh, here we are. We must win Heresvelga to our cause. Fail in this, and Ishgard's fate is all but sealed. Pray sound the horn, Melchan. You again, he says. You dare summon me again, mortals?
Great Heresvelga, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Heresvelga. I am Emeric de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
Parley. Thinkest thou thy purpose unclear to me? Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my brood brother.
You foresaw mine intent.
Rip. I but read that which is writ plain in thine eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scry the answer in mine. My beloved Shiva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon, a bridge which thy treacherous forefathers saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest.
Lis ech nitieg casmon ikini. Lis nuan jas an es in. Salen moen hanesh. Undai in.
Thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone in despairing at the murder of our brood sister? Thinkest thou mine own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know then, that upon that accursed day, my heart did wither in my breast, and thy kind become unto me the harbingers of despair. "'Tis only Shiva's gentle dream that preventeth me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her." I permit my children to offer or deny thee aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brood brother's coming. That thou wouldst dare ask more of me, but affirmeth thine incurable arrogance.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Perceivest thou such light in the dusk of mine existence?
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear a Zell upon your back?
Zale. Piteous, deluded Azale. The child did lament her past sins, and sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. 'Twas her unquenchable passion, so alike to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. And for mine own part, I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brood brother's eye for ill.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting.
Yes, interesting.
It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Spare me thine idle sophistry. Even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning, what of it? Wouldst thou have me slay mine own sibling to save a city of mortals?
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the Warrior of Light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus, did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Thou wouldst strike down thy friend, and, by example of thy righteousness, persuade me to break mine oath and kill my kindred? Ah, no worries, Honora. Sounds good. Midgard's Honor! Dragon Daddy!
Sloskna, dyrkin illes, kolhes nar inish, draor in.
Heed me, my child. The servants of Hydaelyn envision a different outcome. They intend salvation, not only for Ishgard, but for the doomed Dragon Slayer as well. Believest thou this shade to be Nidhogg returned? Is it not merely a manifestation of his vengeance, the shadow cast by thy brood brother's rage? I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee unto greater remorse. While this shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain. Help us save our companion. Help us save Estinian. Thou wishest to rescue the Dragoon from his fate, along with all the rest? I do begin to see why Zell entrusted her hope unto thee. Thy purpose is pure, but so too is my brood brother's wrath, and 'tis that which lendeth him his all-surpassing might. Uh-oh. Hast thou the strength of will to stand against so terrible a shadow, I wonder? 'Twould seem I must put thee and thy companions to the proof. I shall await thee in the ruins where Ratatoskir once dwelled. Heed well the words of my children, and hasten thee to the place of thy trial. Trial, trial. Hey Midgard Soma, how you doing? Like to think your character tries really hard to project himself as serious and stoic, but is actually a giant Dorcas Malorcas when no one's looking. Dorcas Malorcas is a great name. The beast tribe in this area will permanently change the zone. Oh, that's cool. Another day, another trial. Such ordeals must seem almost mundane to you by now. Would that I could say the same. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children of whom Heavensward spoke. Come, my friends, let us not keep our escort waiting. Hello. Brave. Bear. I got a bear. Flying bear. For the sake of Ishgard, I shall overcome whatever trial is placed before me, and I have no doubt that you will do the same, Mel-chan. Another day... same dialogue. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Sorkai. Ooh. Great Heavensward honours you with this trial. Prepare to be sorely tested. Alright, well, it's almost cat alarm time, so I think I will feed the cat, and then we'll do... Let's see, what is this? Is it a dungeon? Oh, it's a dungeon, okay. Majestic and forgotten, its existence unrecorded in the annals of man, a palace rests atop the clouds, in the farthest reaches of the churning mists. This skyborn splendour was once home to Radatoskir, brood sister to Heavensward and Nidhogg, until the treachery of mortals ensured that its stones would never again ring under the she-worm's talons. The dragons named it Sorkai, a grieving apology for their failure to avert her fate, and they watched with infinite sadness as Radatoskir's empty roost was overrun by bird and beast. This is the place Heavensward has chosen for your trial. Prove yourself in the faded shadow of one sibling, and convince the great worm to aid you against the wrathful shade of the other. Aww, it's all so sad. Daddy Dragon has to step in and tell his son he's sulked in his room enough, yes. For the Warrior of Light, this is just another Tuesday. The second boss of this dungeon is not immune to level 5 death. Ah, that's funny. I don't think I have death for Blue Mage yet. I think it's locked behind the Carnivale, which I'm still working on. Alright, I'm going to set off the cat alarm and I'm going to feed the cat. I'll go to the bathroom and stuff. Webcam. It's in the Great Google Library. Oh, okay. Cool. I have so many cool spells to collect for my Blue Mage. Alright, here we go. Here goes the alarm. Cat alarm going off. Cat warning. Cat summoning ritual has begun. Summoning cat. I hear her. She coming. There she is. Hello. Hello, sweetie. Meow. She's squeaking. Cute little baby. Hello, sweetie. Rawr. Aww. You cute little baby. Mwah. The second boss of Stone Vigil Hard. Yeah, the really annoying turret boss. Is vulnerable to instant death spells. That's awesome. That's good. Mwah. Love you. Alright, I'm gonna go feed her. We'll take about a 10-minute break. idling camera. And I'll give you some Sea of Clouds to listen to. I'll put that on loop. And I shall be back. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Your pork bun is sleeping next to you on your bed. Aww, cute. Why are cats allowed to be that cute? But that's just not okay. They're too cute. Okay. Sorry for the wait. Oh, is it Saw Kai? We've got a dungeon. Dungeon. Let me just look up the little dungeon guide. Thank you, Tag. Alright. And would you like to come, Anora? Or are you still up for coming, I should say? I'll send you an invite anyways. Feel free to decline it if it's a bit too late now. Cool. I'm gonna heal. I'll swap to healer. Scholar or white? I'll be white mage. Okay, Heavensward level 60. Saw Kai. One specific ad tethers to boss. Kill the ad. Knock them out the circles. Okay. Do not step in electricity. Alright. Okay, there's a knockback on the second boss, so I have to have a wall behind me. Watch out for bonus dragon showing up and covering half platform with attack. Alright, that sounds fun. And the final boss has something about columns we have to... Oh, sorry, platforms we have to move around? Okay. Let's see, was there anyone else who wanted to come? Actually, I should ask if Wormy wants to come. Hey Wormy, wanna come to Saw Kai? Bum 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 bum. Doing it for MSQ. Clean my glasses. I didn't even do anything and my glasses get dirty. Dun, dun, dun. Such calming music. Oh, she's technically bathing right now, but hey, sentiment's the same. Yes. Cats. Don't step in electricity. Sounds like one of those things you shouldn't need to say. That's true. Don't step in bad stuff. He hasn't replied yet. I think he might be in a dungeon. He's watching a cutscene. Okay. No worries. Let me know if you need my help. Okay. He's helping our other friend with his MSQ. Alright. Ready to go, Anora? Duck Duty Finder. Saw Kai. Almost queued up for the wrong thing. That would have gone well. Yep, alright. Yeah. Off to get tested by Vilga. I wonder if we'll have to fight Heavensward in the end. This would be a good opportunity to have a Heavensward boss fight. So I hope we have to fight him. That'd be cool. The music owns already. Hi. Whoa. Living bricks. Whoa, is that a living fan monster? Sure. Why wouldn't it be a living fan monster? Wrong button. Oh god. I love how the dungeons in this game are just getting very silly and weird. Whoa! Just like, hey, let's fight some possessed dolls or something. Enchanted fan. Yeah, sure. Enchanted fans. I love it. And then the story continues on, just like, oh, that was weird. Anyway. Dungeon, if you like. Woo! That was cool. Spam my shiny button. Hey Mandrick, how are ya? Saw Kai is pretty fun. I like it so far, it's very different. Oh god, is that a Moogle? Oh no. Chieftain Moglin? What? Why are we fighting Moglin? This is as far as you go, Mo-chan. You and your ridiculous name won't make it past me, Kupo. What? I guess Heavensward asked him to help out. Captain Mogson, Pomguard Pom Chopper, Pomguard Pom Pincher. These are great names. Moogle down, Kupo! No time for naps, Kupo. Everyone fights, no one quits. That's cool, so we knocked them out the resurrection. I'm not chieftain because I'm the biggest. I'm chieftain because I'm the baddest, Kupo. Oh. Pomguard Pom Fluffer. Kupo, that's enough. You've made your point. This isn't a fight to the death, Kupo. Well, that was unexpected. Whoa! So I keep forgetting I have this cool ability. Size. Eggs! Eggs! Stop the eggs! Oh. They hatched. Vilga wants to see if we can give him good enough reason to stop sulking and come out of his room. Yes. Oops. That was the worst placed thing ever. Place my healing thing like half in area we can't even walk on. Ow. Boom! Boom! Okay, what was the second boss? Do not step in electricity. Okay, that's the one. I have to have a wall at my back. Okay. Bam! I forgot to eat food. Get more XP. Oh, pretty. Burning bright. Woo! There's electricity. Hello? Whoa! Cloud pool. I don't know what that means. That lightning really hurts. Oh, run. That was a cool fight. Ooh, that's a nice looking helm. Vilga Broodling. Alright, now we're fighting Vilga's brood. Yeah. Thou hast weathered my trial thus far, but I'm not convinced. I will try thy limits. Rude. Oh, probably shouldn't stand in that. Oh, it made an ice bridge. That's cool. Nidhogg will spare thee no clemency, and thus neither must I. Yes, fight him! Fight! 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 Oh, I love his wing design. Like 2 wings that split off into like 3 each. They're cool. Come, warrior, show me what strength doth remain in thy frail mortal shell. Bum, 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 bum. Me. The sky is the domain of dragons. How wilt thou contend with such mastery? Boing. Boing. This is a cool fight. All these cool little platforms around the place. I like it. Whoa. Fight on, warrior. Press thy attack. Oh, he's using like diamond abilities, like Shiva abilities. That's cool. Yeah. A worm doth fight with both might and magics. Canst thou withstand the onslaught of spell and claw? Oh, it was me. Everyone. Nice. Man, that was a cool fight. Thy resolve hath withstood my scrutiny. Mayhap there is hope to be had in one such as thee. Oh, giving him hope. To clarify, you're not making light of the fact he's grieving, but you can tell by the fact he didn't just outright kill you during the first meeting. He does actually have some hope left. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Thanks for the run. That was a really cool dungeon. Very cool boss fight at the end. Even bereft of an eye, my brood brother was a fearsome foe indeed. But having tasted thy strength firsthand, full well can I imagine how thou didst bring him low. The dread title of Azure Dragoon is no empty appellation. I'm an Azure Dragoon. Very well. I shall trust in the seed of man one last time. By thy deeds shall the flickering hope that lingereth yet within my heart be kindled anew, or extinguished forever. By the way, where's Alphino and Emmerich? Oh, there they are. Did you two have your own adventures?
Your trial is ended as well, then?
They had their own adventures. That's fun.
Mine was brutal beyond reckoning. Vedfalnir seems ill-acquainted with the notion of mock battles.
Vedfalnir. I don't know if we've met them. Oh, hello. I guess that's you. That you yet stand is ready proof of your determination, mortals. Let us fight as allies then, and together banish my brood brother's vengeful shade. On my oath, the wrath that once was Nidhogg shall meet its end. Oh, this I swear on the memory of my beloved Shiva, and on the soul of lost Azael. Oh. I think he cared a lot more for Azael than he admits. Vedfalnir cannot be faulted for effort. He is every ilm the proud warrior. Or should I say every yarm? Ilm is inch, and yarm is yard, I think. He's waiting for the others to give him an excuse to get involved, but wants to be sure it's in a way that won't break his heart for good. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, that's why he tested us. Aww. Oh, my poor ribs. Hraesvelga saw fit to pair me with Vidofnir, but her ferocity was such that I began to wonder if I hadn't simply imagined her injury. Yet my trial pays into insignificance next to yours. How fared you in your duel with Hraesvelga? Nod. I take from this that your battle was rather more involved than my own. Vidofnir seemed largely concerned with how long he could keep me rolling in the dust. Between dodging snapping fangs and slashing claws, I scarce had time to aim a blow. Had he truly meant to harm me, of course, I would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training, about the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. You got beaten up a little bit. Hello! Ow, 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 ow! Kupo! Melchen, let me begin by congratulating you on the completion of your trial. For one with a name more befitting a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. Yeah, I'm sure they will. What? When I told you about Melchan's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. That's triple shifts for you, Mogan. Triple? Well, that's not fair. There's no justice, Kupo. None at all. Anyway. So about those dragons.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
You had to say it. Alpha knows! Hey, Dragon Dad.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Big showdown. I pray we are not too late. Ooh, we got weird weather here. Umbral static. Oh, that's pretty. So pretty. An end to the song. Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. give us a lift? Know you then what this roar portendeth?
Aye. I must return to my city without delay.
Yeah. Then we shall lend you our wings. Let us meet with Nidhogg on the field of battle, and together bring an end to his wrathful song. I like that dragon's design. Aww. Ooh.
Remember your training! We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns. We must hold.
Damn, she kicks butt.
By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
Now that's an entrance.
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Sorry. You're stamping all over my cool entrance. That was cool. Wherefore standest thou with these vermin, brother? Abandon this war, shade. The suffering thou sowest serveth no end. The traitor's progeny have learned of their forefathers' betrayal, and seek now to make amends with our kind. Never shall our grief be assuaged, nor our loss forgotten, but reconciliation may yet halt the spread of this plague of enmity. Forsake thy vengeance, and be at peace. What soft-headed ramblings are these? Thy dalliance with that vile maid hath robbed thee of thy wits. Mayhap her cloying perfume hath made thee forget the stench of our brood sister's lifeblood. Uh-oh. Made him mad. Thou darest speak thus of my beloved? Ah, so the flames of rage may yet be kindled. I feared thy heart's fire had long since gone out. But waste not thy fury on words, brother. Thou shalt have need of it for the battle. Melchen's like, I'm out, I'm not getting between that. Yeah. This fight's kind of beyond us at the moment. That's probably normal. Gah. Thou art weak, Hraesvelga, a slithering worm who fawneth on the vermin, who should rightly be his prey. For 1,000 years have I fought without cease. Thou didst think to prevail against me? Glory not in thy victory, Shade. The battle is not yet won. My power and my hope have I entrusted to another. Oh. Thine eye! What hast thou done? Fool, thou wouldst trust a mortal with thy strength?
Children of the land, echoes of truths that once made two souls intertwined. Once
I know thee. 'Twas thou who didst intrude upon my lair and best the half of me. But now I am whole, and naught in creation shall deny me my vengeance. Final steps of faith. No accessible. Wow. That is cool. Imbued with Hraesvelga's last sliver of hope, you stand at the forefront of your allies as the last bastion against the raging shade of Nidhogg. Have you the resolve to conquer the great worm at the height of his power? Or will Ishgard perish in fire and ruin? Here, on the battle-stricken steps of faith, your deeds shall decide how the final verse of a 1,000-year dirge of grief and vengeance will be sung. This is so cool! No worries, Honora. Hey, counting. Yeah, no worries. I'll invite you once you're able to hop on. I'll go look at the little guide. Trails. There's a lot to this fight. Stack and stay until it's finished. little markers plus circles around you, spread out. Oh, well, I think I'm just going to have to see this fight. The dragon struck stack markers 3 times. Okay, so just keep stacking when we have to stack. No worries counting. So cool. You can just see him in the distance waiting. So cool. In fact. Alright. Everyone ready? A heal. Hey Bonby, took some time to take some screenshots. Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. This fight's a lot. Don't feel bad if you lose track of things. Ah, thanks, counting. And you're ready? Cool. Hopefully the queue's not too long. It's a trial, so it's a longer queue. No. Let's see. B stance, is that it? Ready for battle. Yeah. Oops. Wrong button. And I can leave, but I don't really want to. I just want to sit here and enjoy this cool area. This cool set piece. It's a real good fight. Cool. Thanks, Madrick.
Echoes of truths that once rang clear. Two souls intertwined. One true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near. But flames that burn full.
The ability to take screenshots in games like this are like crack for you. Yeah, there's the whole G pose. Whole camera mode.
One soul's cry, a passion welling within.
G pose is a blessing and a curse. It's so good. It popped. God, this is a beautiful song. Here we go. We have 4 ninjas. It's great. Wriggling maggots. I shall grind you to paste in my jaws. The music just... the music didn't stop. It's still going. That's such good design. Beautiful. Hot wing. Would mind some hot wings. Come, my children, claim the vengeance that is rightfully yours. Bunch of dragons. Whoa. We lost a ninja. I raised the ninja. Wow. Look upon the fool who dared embrace my power. Yeah. Witness the darkened wings that beat about his shriveled soul. Oh, that's cool. He's gone Sin DT Estinian mode. Champions of man, hearken to my fury. The final verse is sung. Thou hast survived my soul. Curse thee in thine eye, Heavensward. Music change. Yeah. Whoa. Let's stack. Wait, let's not stack. I was not expecting to fight this form. Rude brother, thou hast doomed me. But if I must meet mine end, then all shall burn upon my pyre. Go! He's all red now. Oh, it's a stack thing. Oh, lost a bunch of people. Hey! Slain twice by mortal hands. Destroy the eyes! That was so cool! Oh, everyone left. Justinian! Got gross eyes on him still. Damn, that was such a cool fight. Oh, that was awesome. The way all three phases music carries motifs from the whole expansion, so dang emotive. Oh, that's cool. I have to listen to that music on its own later just to appreciate it. Oh, that was so cool. This game's awesome.
Estinian!
Destroy the eyes.
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand.
This is not your hand, worm!
Thou wilt obey!
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
Aww. Aww. Oh, time to cry again. Undone by mortal will. Whither now? Aww. We need to destroy those. ASAP.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yet this bond of hope, my treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
I'm a healer.
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
The Horde have sensed the fall of their master and scattered to the winds. I'm glad he can still fly. I thought like that whole wing was taken off, but it's just part of it, so that's good.
You have my gratitude, Hraesvelgr. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Then our alliance hath served its purpose. Thou didst wield the power I granted thee well. 'Twas thine own skill, and not mine eye, which earned thee victory. Words are hard. I wish thy companion a swift recovery. Fare you well, children of man.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well, even as Hraesvelgr did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
Yeah, about this huge pillar. Can you come back, Hraesvelgr, and help move this? Wow. Is that permanently changed? I want to go have a quick look. I don't know if we can see it. I don't think we can, actually. No, we can't. Oh well. Estinian has a very large fan base. A very large fan base. He's a fun lad. Do wish he'd bathe more, though. We need to get him a shower ASAP. I bid you welcome, Slayer of Nidhogg. Ever do the gates of Ishgard stand open to our saviour. Oh, it's such a cool final battle, jeez. You kind of can if you fly out and... Oh, okay. I'll have to do that. Yeah, actually he didn't take his eye back, did he? Huh. Maybe he's just entrusted it to us for good. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed... But no, the past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone. His foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. No, he died after all this. Well, sad end. Heroes of the Hour. Your battle with Nidhogg's Shade will beget many an epic ballad, Melchan, and rightly so. It was, without a doubt, one of your more epochal victories, though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your own sake. Had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. Over there. Okay. The Horde is routed, aye, but I will not count this war over until each blackened stone has been replaced. 3 of the 4 ninjas weren't unscathed. Yeah, there was a bit of a ninja massacre there. The more ninja present, the less powerful they are. The reason you could see Azel and Horshathot like that, whilst Alphino couldn't, is the echo. Okay. Oh yeah, he didn't see her, he just kind of felt. Ah. That's beautiful. I'd have a wander around this city later, just talk to everyone now that all the dialogue is updated. Well, some of the dialogue is updated. Let us speak with Lucia. She will know how Estinian fares. Melchan, Master Alphino, my honoured friends. As if winning Hrace Vilga to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you. I am worried that we didn't destroy the eyes, we just kind of threw them. Like they could be found again one day by someone. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviours of the day were Melchan and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's Shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. I am told he has yet to regain consciousness. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient, and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely... Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Edmund and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Ah, you want to see Estinian? Come, Melchan. 'Twould seem that we are awaited at Fortont Manor. Pray call upon Lord Edmond. I gather Fortont Manor holds its breath for your return. Yeah, my character should have told him that they were there. Or Hildy, yeah. And a quest chain with the elf guy from Hildy's quests. Oh, nice. He was cool. Though our principal foe lies defeated, we shall continue to keep order inside the walls and protect the citizenry. In that much at least, the duties of the Temple Knights remain unchanged. The Horde is fled, and there is much cause to celebrate. But I shall keep one eye on the horizon nonetheless. My other father awaits my return, yes. Last vigil. Just need to blow my nose quickly. My nose is getting all stuffy. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Much better. That's much better. Let me in! Gotta go see the fam.
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
Comrade. Edmond kind of plays father figure to several characters. Me, Alf, Emmerich. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
Oh.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our Master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light.
Aww.
Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
We're kind of his role model, aren't we? Aw, it's sweet. Go, Warrior of Light. We will not begrudge you time spent at a comrade's sickbed. At long last, Nidhogg is gone. No true son of Ishgard could have wished for more. Yet scores of my brother knights fell in the battle, and I find my joy tempered by their loss. Aww. Without the guiding hand of yours truly, House Halenart's famous dragon killers wouldn't have killed half so many dragons just now. As I will be sure to tell my lady when next we meet. If my lord's irrepressible optimism were ever to fix upon something about which he had cause to be optimistic, I dare not think what he might achieve. Once more you risk your life in service to Ishgard. We are forever in your debt. We prayed for your safe return, Mistress Angora. If I may be so bold, welcome home. Aww, I love Ishgard. I almost teleported to the main Aetheryte just out of laziness. But, you know, I have to teleport again anyway. Hello. Estinian is resting in our infirmary. The sick beds are our front line now, and the battle to save the wounded continues unabated. Well, maybe I can help. I am kind of a bit of a healer. Melchan, my friend, what can I do for the saviour of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino? Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hraesvelga's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Never would have thought how homey this place would become later when we first visited. Yeah. I'm a healer, trust me. NPC squints at Moogle-Kane. Wind up, Emmerich. An Alpine coat. Ooh. Nice coat. Is that the one Edmund wears? Maybe. And Dragonsong Orchestrion roll. Nice. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit, and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphinaud he sees something of a lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphinaud has found the elder brother he never had. Aww. Found family. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphinaud's affection for him. He is a friend, for whom I would gladly... Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he... Tell them I'm on my way. Bum bum bum. I guess he woke up. So it is over then. Oh, she thinks he died. They wouldn't go through all this to have him die. Would they? Quickly, Mo-chan, we must go to him. Alright. Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's go. Cutscene. Oh, if we know.
Estinian.
Oh, Alphinaud's so sweet.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Hi to you too.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphinaud thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphinaud. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvogr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. 'Tis an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you.
Aww.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
Aww.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
It's a lot of nods.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. "'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Yay.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
Oh, is Hilda going to be the leader of the House of Commons?
And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
Dragons!
Prominent among the many honoured guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace. The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age. Thus were the notes of the Dragonsong rewritten, the din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Forton, Heavensward. An Azure Dragoon for a new age. Aww, it's so beautiful. Dudes who don't hunt dragons, but befriend them instead. Aww, that was beautiful. Aww. What are we doing here? I was gazing out at the sea of clouds, in an all too rare moment of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending her way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Melchan. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I'm burdened with a position of more permanent responsibility. Never ends. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords? Ah, but these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience. And it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, we must reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Melchan, and please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. Come back, Estinian! Come back! Foretop Manor. You've saved the day again, Melchan. Not that I ever doubted you would. Hello, who's this? Solet? Mr. Sangura, Solet. My name is Solet. I'm so sorry, I've just begun working here, and I'm not... You're rather famous, you see, and pray excuse me. Oh, cute. I had my spear at the ready, Mr. Sangura, and I'm proud to say that my hand only trembled ever so slightly. Not sure what he's talking about. Praise Halone, you have returned to us. Okay, he hasn't talked about the Count giving up his position yet. You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn, in the shadow of inscrutable Ascian machinations, and a seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Cutscene! In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from the landing in Ishgard. Okay. Yeah, they're after the eyes, I think. Drooks. Thank you, Blanhairs. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All is proceeding as expected, then? Aye, there is naught to concern us. Aside from one overly curious mouse. Alizé. You leave her alone. Thancred. This way. Him again. It is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. And thus did grey mists give way to azure skies. Man and dragon rise above, voices joined in song. But beneath shrouded bows, beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs. Floor the horde. That was 3.3. The Dragonsong. That's the title we got. Cool. That was awesome. That was such a beautiful ending. Aww. Peace. Money. Spaghetti carbonara! Oh. No, we mustn't start a new thing right now. It's a bit late to do that. Let's just go around and talk to people. When the horde began their assault, I made sure to have my trusty grimoire to hand and incantations at the ready. It had been some time since I last conjured Carbuncle, however, and... well, it's probably best that we do not discuss how that ended. It would seem that our dear friend Estinian has slipped from his sickbed and vanished from the city. Were it anyone else, I might expect a word of farewell, but such is not his way. Nevertheless, I shall thoroughly berate him for his lack of manners the next time we meet. Oh, this is a side quest that my friend told me about that I should do on stream. Might be a long one though, so might not start it now. The paths we walk. That lead up to Stormblood. Yeah, so 3.4 will start up Stormblood. So maybe this is a good time to take a little break and do the side stuff like Alexander, maybe? Welcome home, Mistress Angura. Ah, I see you yet find it passing strange to be greeted in such a manner. Upon assuming the mantle of Count, my Lord Atwarel's first instruction to the servants was to greet the greatest friend of House Forton as a member of the family. Aww. I trust you are well aware that Lord Edmond has formally relinquished his title and named Lord Atwarel as the new Count de Forton. Lord Edmond will of course work closely with his eldest to ensure that the transition proceeds as smoothly as possible, though there are certain to be some struggles. As for Lord Amanalaine, well, he is a knight, and he shall be expected to serve as one. As for those sworn to House Forton, this is dialogue we've seen, I think. Yeah, that's old dialogue. Yeah. Well, the Atwarel's officially the head of the house now. And the Void Ark, yes, yeah, Void Ark. Maybe we'll start the Void Ark stuff next time, actually. Yeah, I did Warring Triad, and that was really fun. I enjoyed that. Oh, keep forgetting I can't frickin' mount up here. Sky Pirates, yeah. We've got Hildebrand as well. Let's go talk to people. The Void Ark series has some absolutely miserable fights you want to see me bang my head against. Oh, that sounds fun. Hey, Alicia. Your deeds have scattered the dark clouds that have long loomed over Ishgard. On my oath, we shall not squander the bright future you have won for us. And who else can we talk to? Oh, let's go see if we can talk to Hilda. Expand. Void Ark isn't so bad, but the second raid, well, it was called the Wiping City of Muck for a damn good reason. So that's the Wiping City of Muck. I've heard that name. Oh yeah, I got stuck, didn't I? But I wind up Emmerich. His many obligations prevent him from accompanying you on your journeys, but hopefully this dutiful substitute will suffice. Noting the popularity of other clockwork leaders, the Temple Knights attempted to make one of their own beloved commander. The face was so far removed from the true Emmerich's handsome mien, however, that one of the Knight's wives volunteered to sew a new one from scratch. A divided Ishgard will not survive. Let's have an Emmerich for a little bit. Got some music. Got a nice coat. Hilda! To be fair, Wiping of Darkness is rough too. Yeah, that one can be pretty tough. World of Darkness. I don't rightly understand the relation, but ever since the House of Commons was founded, we've been getting a flood of folk looking to sign up for the Watch. Could be that seeing their fellows accomplish something worthwhile has given them a hunger to do the same. I'd say they've found themselves a bit of pride in their home, eh? Ever since all this new blood's joined the watch, Sim's been acting a bit odd, like he's eager to prove himself or something. It's my job to watch Hilda's back. I don't trust anyone else to keep her safe. Alright, settle down. I don't think she needs anyone to watch her back, to be honest. You're always welcome here in the Broom, you are. You've given hope back to them folk as need it the most. Aww. Feels good. You killed him, didn't you? Nidhogg, I mean. He's gone forever? Will the white dragon come back now? Every night I dream about riding on her back through a sky filled with stars. Aww. Dunscaith is still brutal. The joke is that it should be called Don't Scaith because of how many people who drop when they get related into it. Aww. That sounds like that's going to be tough to actually get done. Yeah, it's a Mog weapon. Mogiferous weapon. Oh, can you upgrade them? Because I just have the base one from the hard mode version. I'm just a poor soldier from a poor family. What business does an adventurer have with me? From a poor family, do-do-do-do. The people of the Broom have elected me to the House of Commons. I do not think myself well suited to such a position, but mayhap I can effect some good nonetheless. In fact, I already have several proposals in mind. Oh yeah. Tax the rich. What else? Who else should we talk to? Can't think of anyone else. Might suggest we use voice chat for the first run of Dunscaith. Oh. Huh. Most of the Mogiferous weapons have a glow effect too. Huh. The red mage one squeaks on draw and put away. Cute. Yeah. I like the noises they make. They're cute. Towards the Firmament. Ooh, what's that? Got a blue quest. The Mog Katana. Oh, a katana? I don't know if I've seen that one. 'Tis you, the champion who slew Nidhogg. Your deeds shall pass into legend. Yet I am honoured to speak with you thus in the flesh. I can officially take Red Mage and Sam. Yeah. Yeah, I've picked them up, I just haven't done much with them. Yeah, they're still level 50. I've got Red Mage to 51. They're fun though. Towards the Firmament. The notice reads, workers sought for the Firmament reconstruction project. In smaller letters it continues. Let it be known that large-scale reconstruction works aimed at revitalising the Holy See of Ishgard have been approved by the Houses of Lords and Commons. Selected as the principal site for the project is the Firmament District, which sustained extensive damage during the war. Willing and able hands are now sought to contribute to the reconstruction effort, regardless of birth and origin. From those skilled in gathering from the land to those adept at creating with their hands, the project's needs are great and diverse. Contributions will not go unrewarded. Interested parties are invited to present themselves in the Firmament. According to the note at the bottom of the notice, a man named Thumerlin in the Broom will show you to the district. Okay. Sounds good. major thing for crafting and gathering. Ah, yeah, so this is the power leveling thing. Okay. Not terribly interesting to watch. Okay. We'll probably just go unlock it and have a look at it. And I'll probably end the stream soon. I'll just see if... Yeah, here he is. And Madeline! See what he has to say. Does anyone know if Artuaro is hanging around the city somewhere? Because I don't think I've ever found him. But I keep finding a Madeline. My lord has been most conscientious with his duties of late. I worry that mayhap he was struck in the head by a stray projectile during the last battle. Wonderful to see you, old girl. Come to fulfill a craving for the latest sordid gossip, have we? Well, I am sorry to say that I have naught for you. My nightly duties have kept me far too busy to stay abreast of the talk of the town. Oh yeah, they said the airship things could go to more places. I assume it just connects with the 3 other cities now. Ah, there are a couple of cutscenes in Stormblood that do change if you're in a healer job. Ooh, nice. Sounds good. Gold Saucer Cloud. Oh yeah, you can just go to those 3 now. To the broom. It's fun watching how they start doing more and more advanced stuff with cutscenes. That's cool. Yeah, I remember you. Well met, friend. Answering the call of the Firmament, are you? Wonderful, wonderful. Wait, I know you! You're the saviour of Ishgard! Are you saying that you would contribute to the reconstruction project? Yes, I'm ready and willing. I chanced to see the notice. I'm ready. Let me at it. To think that a fabled hero such as you would help to rebuild our city. We are grateful beyond words. There is, just one trifling matter. Do you perchance possess a work permit? It is a requirement for non-Ishgardians, you see. No. The Warrior of Light doesn't have a permit. Is that so? As I recall, you are a ward of House Forton, in which case, perhaps an exception can be made. Alas, I don't have the authority to make such a decision. Well, I do, and I believe the permit can be overlooked in her case. Here we got. Ah, Francel. Lord Overseer, that you should grace us again. Greetings, my friend. It has been quite a while. Indeed, I shouldn't be surprised if you have forgotten me. I have not. I haven't forgotten you, Francel. Honoured am I that you should remember me. Much and more has happened since first we met. Not least of all the war's end and Ishgard's transformation. It feels like an age ago that you and Lord Haurchefant saved me from a heretic's fate. You had proven your worth to me then. Even so, little did I expect that you would go on to save our entire nation. You are a hero to us all, and no amount of words could express my gratitude. No, only through action could I begin to repay the debt. Thus did I resolve to do my part for Ishgard, that I might honour those noble souls who risked life and limb to protect the nation. Souls such as you and Lord Haurchefant, And so, when an overseer was being sought for the restoration project, I put forth my candidacy as the representative of my house. Our workshops and engineers could be put to good use, I reasoned. It was by no means unanimous, but the Furies saw fit to see me elected to the office. Honoured am I for this opportunity to serve the nation, and to redeem House Halenar's good name. Owing to the contribution of artisans hailing from far and wide, we have accomplished our goal of rebuilding the district. However, we are still short-handed in the area of administration, on account of which I have been performing such odd tasks as I could. Which is what brings me here today, as a matter of fact. I'm about to go and survey our citizens in order to learn what they envision for the Firmament. If you could spare a moment, might I have the pleasure of your company? Well-travelled as you are, your opinion would be of great interest to me, and I believe folk would be more willing to share their thoughts with you. You have my gratitude. Without further ado then, let us take ourselves to the Jewelled Crusader. We are bound to find a diverse assortment of people there. We don't get to go to the Firmament yet? Okay. You're still here, my lady? I thought you were accompanying Lord Franzel to the Jewelled Crusader. I'll get there, okay? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. I wonder if we ever find a way to fix the weather here. It's not always snow. Franzel! Yes, this should be a suitable spot. Join Franzel as he surveys passers-by to learn their opinion of the Firmament. As the survey may take several minutes, you may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. That's a thoughtful little warning. Yeah. Doubt it just because of engine limitations. Yeah, that's fair. They'd have to make a whole separate version of Ishgard, I think. Well, well, I come here to get supplies for the watch, and what should I find but a familiar face? And if that ain't a pretty lad you've got with you, Melchan, and a highborn one besides, you've done well for yourself. You know me, I always aim high. It's not what it looks like. I can go along with it. Not what it looks like. All blushing and nervous. Ha, I'm teasing us all. Anyway, it's good to see you, my friend. What brings you here? Lady Hilda, your reputation precedes you. As you may be aware, approval was recently passed for the restoration of the Firmament. In order to build a district that best serves its residents, we would know what good citizens such as yourself envision for it. Will you not share with us your thoughts? Ah, so you're the one they appointed overseer. Well then, you won't mind if I speak freely. Now, this ain't hardly revolutionary, but I want the Firmament to be a place we can all make an honest living, where, if a man works hard enough, he can have a roof over his head and food in his belly. Aye, might be as the war's over, but for a lot of us the struggle continues, same as afore. The sort of struggle blue bloods will never know. Remember, Ishgard don't belong only to the high and holy now. If the nation's to prosper, all her citizens need to prosper. Well, we must be getting on. But if you've need of guards, feel free to send word. If the coin's fair, I reckon we can come to an arrangement. I play my Warrior of Light very differently. You pick the first option without any hesitation. Ah, Bryden. Or Brydian. I stumbled upon the Brydian stuff. Ah, that there is Lord Brydian. I had heard that he was travelling the realm in his capacity as a consulting inspector, but it appears he has returned to Ishgard. Like your good self, he is a well-travelled individual, and I should like to inquire after his opinion. Do you suppose we could beg a moment of his time? None. Your Warrior of Light is a goofball? Excellent. We meet again, Inspector. A moment, good Inspector. You there, the one with the spectacles. That's quite rich coming from someone who also wears spectacles. We meet again. Well, if it isn't Mel-chan, I did not expect to see you here, busy as you have supposedly been of late. Lord Brydian, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Francil de Helenar, and I have the honour of overseeing the reconstruction of the Firmament. It is known that you are intimately familiar with all the city-states of Eorzea, and I should be much obliged for your insights. In your expert opinion, what is the one thing you believe that the Firmament needs most? If the district is to thrive, then it must have a thriving economy. As I have oft observed in my travels, the flow of goods and people is as lifeblood to a city, and should be encouraged. Ishgard has long been insular, but the recent changes present a great opportunity. Given the right planning, I am hopeful that ours may become a nation where no citizen lives in want. I bid you the very best in your endeavours, and should you have need of my investigative prowess, do not hesitate to call upon me. By your leave. Hiya. Amanelaine. Ho there, old boy! My brave and dashing Lord Amanelaine. ... Oh, I want to pick both these options. Edgeworth again, yep. Upgrade to sunnies. Oh, I love my little glasses. I think I might use the sunnies for certain jobs though. The room you said was going to be important later. Ah, should I go there? He's a little put out if you call him the one with the spectacles. That's cool. Old boy? Yeah, old boy. Mel-chan, I was wondering when you would notice me. Ever a pleasure to see you, old girl. And if it isn't my dear Lord Francil, how fares your lovely sister? Has she perchance spoken of me of late? If Laniette has spoken of you, I fear it has not been in our conversations. Now, if I may change the subject, Lord Amanelaine, you will have heard that the restoration of the Firmament has commenced. Is there aught that you envision for the district? Oh, he didn't seem to care about about me calling him old boy. What I envision? I can't say I've given it much thought. Well, what would the war finally come to an end? What is in order if not festivities? Yes, make the Firmament into a festive place, I say. A place where one and all may engage in revelry, each and every day. Beg pardons, my lord, but I believe Lord Francil seeks something more specific and, dare I say, constructive? No, the advice comes from the heart, and I shall take it to heart. You have my gratitude, Lord Amanelaine. Always a pleasure to aid a fellow man. Now then, we must be on our way. Take care, Mel-chan, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Oh, and Lord Francil, do send my fondest regards to your sister. Tell her how very helpful I was. Yes, that's good. She won't care. Well, I dare say we have spoken with enough people. Shall we conclude the surveying and review what we have learned? It's for Briardian's quest line. It's long but gives a couple of good emotes. Ah, cool. Maybe that's worth doing on stream too. So much cool stuff to do. Thanks to your presence, we were able to hear a diverse variety of opinions. Each one has merit. The question is whether the visions can be made reality. No, such pessimism will not serve. I must have faith and try my earnest best. Someone waved, but I didn't get to wave back. Now then, for all this talk of the firmament, you haven't even seen it, have you? Would you care to inspect it with me? I will be there for a while hence, so please join me at your leisure. Firmament by the entrance will show you to the district. Oh, and when you see the man, would you mind giving him this? 'Tis bone-chilling work standing there as he does, and it is a little something to keep him warm. Oh, that's thoughtful. I could as easily hand it to him, to be sure, but it would be all the more warming coming from the saviour of Ishgard. With that, I shall go on ahead. See you in the firmament, my friend. Renee Fairwind. Is that someone on my friends list? No, I don't know who that is, but I wanted to wave back, because not waving back is rude. Oh. They have the self-belief of Emmanuel. Yeah. Back there. To the broom. A market-like area. Place to sell, buy, work and have entertainment. Yeah. Welcome back, my lady. Will you be heading to the firmament? Mulled wine. Still hot to the touch, this bottle of mulled wine will help keep Thommelin warm through his shift. Aww. From the Lord Overseer, you say? He truly is too kind. Before I began working under Lord Francel, I had thought as little of highborns as I assumed they thought of us commoners. But my lord not only treats everyone as equals, he shows kindness to everyone. And to receive this gift from the hands of the saviour of Ishgard herself, I am touched beyond words. Aww. Thank you, my lady. I shall enjoy the wine when I find a quiet moment. Now then, I believe Lord Francel is expecting you in the firmament. Just say the word and I will show you through. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, it's colourful. I like the more the music's slightly more upbeat. Aura tails are so vestigial, it's like a ribbon. Yeah. We can pick like a big thick tail, it's like a crocodile tail. I think it looks kind of gross though. I like a little thin tail. There you are, Melchan. I bid you welcome to the firmament. As you can see, the rebuilding itself is complete. This is but the beginning, however, and we must now turn our attention to the running of the district. We have much and more to do, but speaking to the people has stoked the fires of my determination. I want to make the firmament into a vibrant, thriving district, where highborn and lowborn alike may live side by side in harmony. Yet I would be lying were I to say the task does not daunt me. There is a limit to what I can achieve. especially given House Halenart's diminished influence. Have I come at a bad time? Who's this? Hey! Count Edmond! To what do we owe the honour? Lest you forget, I am the Count de Fortemps no more. Just a retired old man. Is he going to change his name in the next dialogue box? No. Ah. As for my presence here, Emanelaine reported that Melchan was in Ishgard, and I thought I would make a social call. You will forgive me my eavesdropping, but it seems the reconstruction project is not immune to the uncertainty that has accompanied our nation's transition to a republic. Melchan, I am given to understand that the other nations have established residential districts for adventurer use. Is this true? Yes, I have a house in one. Yes, I've heard of such places. Sorry, I've been living under a rock. Well, I don't have a house. I've been living under a rock. I mean, that's a funny answer. No, I have to. I can't help but be genuine. District specifically for adventurer use, where they might possess their own abode? Intriguing. The truth is, our nation is divided by a gulf. While the redistribution of wealth may go some way towards closing this gulf, it shall not lead to true independence for the masses. We must ask ourselves, in this new age in which we live, what role should each one of us play? In pondering this dilemma, I believe that we may draw inspiration from adventurers and their independent lives. Independent lives? If we were to translate this into the Firmament, might it not assume the form of self-administration? It seems you have found a spark, in which case, this old man's ramblings have served their purpose. I shall pray for your success, Lord Francel. Your words are as a beacon in the dark, my lord. Thank you. Well, Melchan, you seem to be occupied at present, so I will leave you to your tasks. But when next we meet, I hope to be regaled with your recent adventures. As ever, our Fortemps Manor is at your disposal should you need a rest. Honestly, I don't want a house, I just want a room in the Fortemps Manor that I can decorate. And that'd be cool. You done talking, Francel? Because I'm itching to meet your hero friend. Yes, forgive me for the wait. Melchan, permit me to introduce you to Augubert, formerly an engineer of our house. He now serves as the project's chief foreman. It is thanks to his leadership on site that I am able to focus my energies on the administrative aspects of the reconstruction. Francel's told me all about you, Melchan. First you saved the whole bleeding nation. Now you're helping us rebuild it, brick by brick. What can I say? Except it's great to have you on board. If you have any questions about the work, I'd be happy to field them. Just save the tedious stuff like the budget for Francel, eh? Speaking of which, if you can spare another moment, my friend, I should like to consult you on some administrative matters. With all the little tasks demanding my time, I cannot always be present on site, but I endeavour to visit as often as possible, and I hope to see you often too. Soup. Soup. No worries, Honora. Have a good night, and thank you for your help. You now have access to the Firmament. An option has been added to teleport here from the Foundation Aetherite. Yay! Speak with Augubert to learn about how you may contribute to the reconstruction effort. So this whole area wasn't introduced until late Shadowbringers. So this is like pretty new content, right? That's cool. Ooh, this has its... Oh, this is a big place. Big place. Well, let's have a walk around. Scrip exchange. You cannot accept gil. Rude. My gil means nothing here. What you got? Some dye. A lot of dye. Coupeau of Fortune? Okay. I'm just going to explore this area and then I'll probably finish the stream. No explanation. I probably won't read all this out. This is just how things work. Ooh. Damn, this is some good music. The restoration project has been completed. Now, so is there stuff that I can't do anymore? Because it was already done? Kind of a shame that I missed out on that. Coupeau of Fortune, a game of chance. Ah, it's a scratchy. Oh, let's have a walk around. Decorating your room in Monster Hunter World, Iceborne is a major part of your investment. That's cool. Man, I love the vibe here. Let's see what's down here. Hello, can I go in here? No? Okay. It's almost like a concert stage. I should be a class that can run faster, shouldn't I? Like a bard! Vroom! Okay, not sure what this is for. Springs. Hot springs. Hot springs! Oh my god, I'm swimming! This is my first time actually swimming in this game. I kind of forgot that swimming is actually going to be a thing at some point. Hello, what is this? I want to know what's in there. Let me in. Rude. There's a shop over there. They're just having a little chat. Ooh. Hello, who are you? Long-term patience? Whoa. Oh, it's a place I can go into. Oh, it's a hospital. Only healers and staff admit. Okay. Can I go in? Excuse me? I have a Moogle. Look at the Moogle. Look at it. Oh. It'd be cool if there are like side quests you could work on where you'd help heal patients in a hospital. Moogle noise. Hello, what you reading? Have some healing. There you go. Enjoy. Patient necessity components. Medical supply components. Metal spinner. Interesting. Back to running fast. Oh, go check out this area, and I guess we're done. I'm sad that I missed all the restoration stuff of this place. I would have liked to progress through that, to see it as it grows. Hey, Skysteel Workshop. And there's kids playing around in their little mana cutter. Mission Commander. It's a diadem. Alright, I guess I will find out what that is later. Can't stop, won't stop. The eating stew. He's crying with joy over the stew. A lost lamb, unready for the long journey ahead. Perhaps we shall speak again when you find your path. Okay. Maybe. Oh, that's the Firmament. Pretty cool. Hey Lauren, how are ya? Yeah, I'm about to finish up actually. We finished 3.3. I unlocked this area and I just had a run around and had a look at it. Very nice. I love the vibe here. Oh, the music's so good. Cool area. Well, yes. So yeah. Was there anything else I want to look at before we... Oh, hello. Skysteel prototype. Ah, okay. Level 80. Oh, okay. Yep, that's yep. I'll be doing that soon. Not. Oh yeah, I wanted to go out the front and just see if we can see the messed up steps now. So I guess it would make sense if they've been repaired. Soon. Are you about to DM asking how far I got? Nice. Yeah, finished 3.3. Oh, such a good ending. Oh, such a cool boss fight. Such a lovely ending. Yeah, it looks all repaired and good. Whee! Flying bear. Remember to get your bear during the event. This is a very unsafe path. Yeah, it looks very different from the trial version. My magical snowflake bear. Snowflakes. So yeah, well, next time we will probably, yeah, we'll start the Void Arc stuff next time, and I'll keep leveling classes. So we could do Warrior soon as well. I'm about to hit 60 with Paladin and Monk, so we can do those soon as well. Catch up on class quests. Oh. Bear. Alright. Oh, thank you all for watching. That was cool. I should do all of Alexander before I end the stream? Okay. Let's go start... no. Oh yeah, I should just see if anything new is unlocked in Idleshire. Any new blue quests? Let's see, Relic. I still haven't done that, and that's Alexander. Okay, this all looks the same. Alright, thank you all for watching. That was cool. That's an amazing mount. I want that. That's awesome. Alright, I'll see if anyone else is streaming at the moment that I can send you to. Yeah, thank you for watching. Oh, Jordan's playing Boyfriend Dungeon. I'll send you over there. Jordan Rasco. And thanks for watching. See ya.